circumstances of the murder of Nigel Christian, following upon the attempted murder of Colonel Benjamin, it is very, very worrying because, in effect, when you look at the total picture, in 2019, October, you had the attempted murder of Colonel Benjamin, who was investigating, to borrow a phrase from Bernard Percival, referring to the medical benefits scheme, a cesspool of corruption. And he was gunned down, but he escaped with his life. He's not in Antigua, and happily so. Then, several months later, we had the actual kidnapping and murder of Nigel Christian. Now, that has never happened in Antigua before, where two persons who are central to collecting data, analyzing data, and whose eyes and ears are on the public, the manner in which public funds are accounted for, it sends a chilling signal to every other customs officer. Stay in your lane. Don't look left, don't look right. Speak when you're spoken to. Do not try to disturb what is going on here. That is the clear message. That will have the effect of undermining the ability of officers to do their work. It spreads fear in one of our major public institutions, namely the Customs Department. And what I find very troubling is the casual approach by the sitting administration. The Prime Minister has barely said anything. He came out and said he was offering 50,000. And then that was it. You have not heard him empathize with the family. You've heard him say a lot of things, but you haven't heard him come out and really speak with passion and sincerity about what happened down in the Customs Department, that he himself said that there was some skullduggery going on. But the whole thing is unsatisfactory. I say every time I speak to this subject that I am not impugning the integrity of the police force. I believe we have good police men and women, but they need help. They were not able to do anything with Colonel Benjamin. So far, they have not been able to do anything with Nigel Christian. And I believe with the best will in the world, they're not going to be able to do very much as it stands now. I believe they need support, they need help, and they need persons to come into this country who people will have confidence in to give information to. Because common sense would tell you that two persons have had bullets fired at them, one fatally. Who is going to want to step up and say anything? Who is going to want to do that? The first thing they're going to think about, and their families will tell them, keep quiet. This is not an easy matter. And so we will be pressing for outside assistance to be sought here in Antigua so that we can really get to the bottom of this, because not only does it send a chilling effect to all customs officers, but it really marks a new chapter in Antigua's and Barbuda's crime history. And therefore, we have been calling for a public inquiry, or at any rate, a commission of inquiry into this matter, because this is only a symptom of obviously what is taking place. And we need to ask questions from the top right down to the bottom. And that is our view, that we need to really investigate this matter fully, and we at the same time need to have outside help to come into Antigua in order to really do a thorough investigation. Not just questioning some people, not just questioning the usual suspects, because I am aware that an attempt is being made to throw the broker under the bus. Now, I don't know what the broker did or what the broker did not do, but I know, and I am firm in my conviction, that it does not begin and stop with the broker. And we need to know, why has there been this resistance to having external assistance come in to give us help and to really do a thorough investigation into this matter. This is not just a usual murder investigation. This is an investigation where you must question everybody, and you need to question people in senior positions in customs, and senior positions in government. And the police force in Antigua and Barbuda, they're not going to do that. And therefore, if they do not have the will, then we need to press to make sure that this matter will not be swept under the carpet. There should be no cover-up. And I ask the question once again, why has there been this resistance from the government for seeking outside assistance? Is there something to hide? And if there is something to hide, what is there to hide? We demand an inquiry, and we demand assistance to be brought into Antigua to help with the investigation and to help the good officers in the police force here in Antigua and Barbuda.